One of my subscribers, Kinkslink, said that there's a post-credit scene, so we're gonna watch that. She's playing mind tricks. Ah! She lied! These guys are such a chaotic trio. Well, maybe quattro if you get Gojo involved. Hey there guys, and welcome to the Q&A session. We're going to be answering these questions as well as making predictions. Also, a massive shout out to Kingslink. Thank you for commenting so frequently and being a regular watcher to my reactions. Anyways, the first question submission is actually by Kingslink himself, and he asked if I think that Gojo is the strongest, and this kind of overlaps with what I talked about before, but I really want to answer his question. So, as I said before, I feel like in any sort of story, not just anime, our good side, the heroes, the main characters, must always face an opposition that makes the series somewhat intriguing. The opposition must be strong enough for the main characters to be having a struggle, a journey, a training arc potentially, and then a confrontation with the evil side. So what I would say is, even though Gojo appears to be extremely strong, I would say that in the future, maybe he would encounter a great evil that is more powerful than he is. Is he actually the strongest Jujutsu Kaisen person? The exorcist, I guess? I'll call them exorcists, but is he actually the strongest exorcist? Well, maybe he is. Nobody we've seen yet has proven themselves to be stronger than him. So what I would say is, he is probably the strongest. Right, let's go to the second question. All right, the second question is, what do I think about the various jujutsu styles that we've seen so far? And what I'll say is that it's actually quite interesting. So their power system appears to be something that's very similar to the chakra in Naruto, and or Nen in Hunter x Hunter, and you can use it in various different ways. So does this mean that every hunter has their own special ability? Potentially. What other special abilities can we see? I'm not really sure about this, but I'm very excited to find out. I just think it's great that the story can go either way. It can show us characters having various very interesting superpowers. At the moment, I'm kind of curious to know what Gojo's power is. Does he have aura like she does? Undoubtedly, actually, I think. Because there's no way he's the strongest, or there's no way he'd claim to be the strongest and not have a special ability of his own. So I'm excited to find that out. I'm not really sure what Itadori's would be, but if I had to guess, I would say Gojo's special ability is to teleport, because the way he managed to speed blitz Sukuna in episode 1 was really impressive. So I'd say Gojo is potentially teleporting, and if I have to guess what Itadori's chakra Nen power would be, I'd say that he's probably actually super strong and has super strength. Of course, this is out of thin air. I just made these up, but according to what I've seen from these characters, I guess that's what they'd be able to do. Let's go to the third question. All right, and the third question is, what do I think about Nobara? Honestly, I love her introduction. I love her character. I enjoy how goofy she is and how she has this very serious personality as well. My initial impression is that she's a very strong woman. I really hope that she doesn't get the Sakura treatment, where she is treated as a very expendable support character and they no longer pay any attention to her. I hope she stays consistent and doesn't serve the purpose to only support our main character, but she gets enough attention by the story itself. That would be so much more interesting and exciting. I'm very excited to find out more about her motivations, her powers, and how strong she actually is. Right, let's make some predictions. All right, my prediction's ready. My prediction is that Itadori is going to get a special ability of his own, which would in turn make Sukuna even more powerful. Of course, when he takes over his body, I guess. His special ability would be super strength, which I've misspelled strength, by the way. Anyways, and I've also written down